We're here with Flex Wheeler, chlor-alkaline athlete. How do you do?
Doing great. How about you?
Great. Will you compete as natural freak?
Right now, my goal is to try to achieve the best condition I can naturally. Actually, I was just talking to the founder, Jeff Galini, and we decided on a date of June 30th that we'll wait and see how I look on June 30th, and then we'll make a decision whether I'll go on stage or not, or whether I'll just remain just doing ad work and campaign like that. But regardless of whether I ever walk back on stage again, my goal and my point is to show how well you can look using our product naturally, not having to use any other enhancers. So to be able to achieve that doesn't take me to go back on stage. And I really don't have a desire to compete anymore or anything like that, because I really felt that I'd done as much as I possibly could. So if I do choose to go back on stage, it'll be only to be able to demonstrate what you can do naturally.
And where do you want to compete then? Which competition?
I haven't even got that far yet. Again, I'm waiting till I can achieve a condition on the 30th, and then I'll start to think. But I haven't even contemplated on a possible show or anything like that.
Tell our viewers, what did you reach until now?
Huh?
Which competitions do you won, and what did you reach?
Oh my gosh, jeez, man! I can't remember all of them, but I have the world record for winning more Pro Ironmans than anybody in history. I have 5 titles at the Pro Ironman. I hold the world record for winning more Arnold Schwarzeneggers than anybody else in history. I have 3 of the most musculars at the Honor Classic, and probably one of my biggest titles is that I have the best pro debut in the whole entire history of bodybuilding, where I won 4 pro shows, my first pro debut, and I placed 2nd. So that's probably the biggest title that I have, being that no one else has done that in the entire history of bodybuilding. So that's what I'm most proud about.
And tell us something. How did you feel? What was your feeling when you realized you are ill and the situation is so complicated?
No, you know what? Well, as an athlete, that was what I did and everything like that. So that was very difficult for me to comprehend that I would never be able to walk back on stage. But once I understood how difficult and how deadly the disease was that I have, that everything switched, and I knew that I was in a different type of fight. You know, I've always been in different fights, whether it was a fight to be able to live or to take care of myself, and then as a pro athlete, I had to fight to try to be the best I could. So I had to understand this is a whole different type of fight, but it's an even more important fight because now I'm fighting for my life. So once I looked at it that way, it didn't bother me anymore. And my goal was to be able to be here and to be able to sustain and be still here for my family and my wife and everything like that. And you know, so the disease that I have, it never goes away. So I'll have to fight this, you know, for the rest of my life. But I'm a fighter, so it's no problem.
Did the situation change you? Are you another man now?
Oh yeah, 100%, of course. When you deal with a situation that is life-threatening and that it's every day, if it doesn't change you, you're definitely going to lose to that threat. So it has definitely changed me and made me a better person, and obviously it made me realize how it is a true gift to be here on this planet and to be alive. So you know, I'm super happy that I've been able to achieve what I did as a pro bodybuilder, but now I'm even more happy just to be able to be here and all these things, and to meet my fans and stuff like that, and to be a husband and father to my kids. Kids are the most important thing to me.
So what do you do besides working for chlor-alkaline, your personal life? Tell us something.
You know, I also work for that company there. So, you know, I work for muscular development, and I cover all the IFBB and NPC shows. I have 4 columns I write for them. And then I own 2 of my own personal companies and a car and automotive world also. So I'm kind of a jack of all trades and a master of many. So
what do you think, where is the future in bodybuilding? Where are the trends? More mass or more symmetry?
I don't know. I don't have that answer. You know, I feel confident now that certain key people are involved in the IFBB now, and I think things are going to be changing. But you know, it's like a plant. You have to water and feed that plant if you want it to grow. So I don't really know, you know, whether it's going to be the key feature of whether it's more mass or more symmetry. But I hope there's a balance. Whatever that is, it's a good balance, and whatever it is, that it promotes the sport in a proper and a good way.
And who is your favorite athlete or your favorite athletes?
Me. No, I don't have a favorite. I'm friends with a lot of the guys, a pro and an amateur, so I don't really have a favorite. I'm a fan of all the athletes. I have a lot of respect for the athletes. I was an athlete at my time, so I don't have a favorite. I try to back them all and give them inspiration to continue, and to keep the sport alive. So I don't really have a favorite. I just try to do whatever I can to assist and keeping them being as good as they can and competing and stuff like that.
Okay, Flexible, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right.